Hey, what's up, guys? How is everyone doing? Can everyone hear me? Can everyone see me? Switch cameras and give you the phone number to call in 803-399-0044. Can we get a 5 by 5? Can everyone hear me? 5 by 5. Watching the Wisconsin rally now, Time Travel says that's a good one to be watching. Great information there. Great, I don't know, great energy. You can't debate that. Great stuff. Great stuff. He calls them out one by one, and I love it. I love every minute of it. If you want to call in, my friends, you certainly can. We have been having some troubles with this, but I believe we have it fixed. Oh my goodness! If it does not, I mean, let's just not even go there. Um, it's just good to be doing this. Let's just be honest. You can definitely donate to the channel. We'll get this out of the way real quick. You can donate to the channel by going to my PayPal or Patreon in the links below, or you can go to the super chat, which is at the bottom of the chat, and donate that way. Due to censorship on YouTube, we got our first call. Hey, Snafu, what's up, my buddy? Thank you. Yeah, I just had it ironed. It's very. I got nothing. How are you tonight, my friend? Absolutely. Sure. Hmm. 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 Yeah, man, I totally agree. The optics are right there in our faces. There's a lot going on, man. As of right now, the it is definitely a shift with with the information, my friend. You see what I'm saying? Like I feel like at this point in time that the information is going to be coming quicker, which is hard for a lot of people. And I think, are you thinking of starting a channel? Have you started a channel? Yeah, man. Well, I think you should. Why don't you send me the information, man, and I'll push it out there for you. Okay, and it's on. Mhm. Well, dude, I appreciate that, man. I do my best. We are definitely having some technical difficulties with the audio. People cannot hear you. Yeah. So let me. Absolutely, man. Thank you so much. I will keep in touch with you, and I'll definitely check out your channel, dude. All right. Bye bye, man. Bye bye. Yes, sir. Bye bye. All right, guys. So you can't hear him. Pence is a good guy. Is that what you believe? I don't know. I don't know. That's hard to. I don't know. Yeah, we need to get it fixed. I know. Everything, at least the stream's running. Just talk to me on the. You can just talk to me on. Just talk to me on the chat, okay? Because I do not know how to fix that, and I wish I did, to be honest. You guys can hear me though. You just can't hear the caller. Quite strange, nonetheless. Let's see here. No, Pence is not a good guy. Why do you say that, Sidney Cox? Black Hat David McAteer says Karen Pence got an envelope. Sunny skies. I agree. I agree that if she did definitely get an envelope. What was in that envelope? It was a promise, right? So that sounds very intimidating to me. Let's just leave it at that. Child trafficker? Is that what you think? Would be great for Trump to choose a different vice president in 2020. Well, his name wasn't on the sign. Yeah, there was no Trump Pence 2020. All it said was Trump 2020. So what does Pence think about this? He had to have seen that. Was he even there? You know? Yes, Sunny Skies. That's what I was talking about on my podcast. There was no Pence on the poster boards, which I would like to know what he thinks about that. You know, again, this is all we're watching a movie, guys. Right? That's what Q tells us. We're watching a movie, so it's like, what are we supposed to believe, right? No, Sarah Huckabee wouldn't do that. Trump, Michael Flynn, 2020. That would be nuts. I'd go with that. Yeah, Snafu Snaps. Definitely check him out, man. Check out Snafu Snaps on YouTube. Yeah, NWO minus Hulk Hogan. I get it. Yes. Who do I want to be the vice president? That's a great question. At this moment, I don't know. I think he could run it on his own. Does he need a vice president? Why not his son? Why can't we just get Don Jr. in there, right? Or a general? You could get a general. I mean, a Flynn would be great. Oh, thanks, Snafu. Yeah, I worked hard on that, man. Candace Owens for vice president. So you would have Trump and you would have the first female black vice president. That would be crazy. Crazy. Jesse Ventura. That dude's crazy, man. They want you to think he's crazy. I don't think he's really crazy. Yeah, Phil Klein, we are living in Wonderland. I agree. Do you think Trump Jr. will eventually run for president? I don't know if Trump Jr. will. Anything's possible. I think Ivanka is going to be the first female president. I think that's what that's what I believe. Also, this is a Trump. This is a Trump dynasty. This is what this is going to be. This is almost like royalty, friends. This is like king and queens, where you have the evil, the Bushes, the Clintons, Obama. Obama is not even up to standards with the Bushes or the Clintons. I think the Bushes and Clintons are very, very high, very powerful people. Obama is just a side dish, if you will. He's basically just a CIA operative, or a CIA agent that got pushed to the top because it was change. Hope. It's a black guy who's not even from America, which is insane. That how he even got pushed through, guys. That's how desperate we are for something. And now that something is definitely improving, people, on the left are just disgusted by it because of the games that mainstream media plays. They've got him by the cojones. But yeah, like I said, like I was talking about, I don't think that. Um, I believe that this is a dynasty. I believe that we will see Trump family in rule for a very long time. Debbie Alport, what's the buzz about Pence? Well, basically his chief of staff, uh, the wife of the chief of staff had a lot of cooperation with um, Peter Strzok and Lisa Page and the FBI. Very strange. Very strange. Josh Wood, I can't. No, I'm not going to. Because it's just frustrating. Maybe later. I know tonight we will fix it because it's a glitch. It's not a glitch, rather. It's just a wrong setup. But the main thing that we have going for us right now is that the stream is not crashing. We are good to go. Okay. So let's just do with what we have. Let's work with what we got. And we'll take calls tomorrow. We might do a morning show. So definitely hit the like button. It was good to be back up. The sound is great. I feel like the sound is really good on my end. Um, if you got 5x5 on your end, it'd be good to hear that. Good to get the message across. Pence is deep state William R. So if he's deep state, why? I don't think he was he picked by Trump, or wasn't he picked by the GOP? Isn't that how that worked? Ronald Reagan, True Reporting. Check the audio for callers. It was muted or turned low. I don't know how to do that, man. To be honest, I have the sound guy. He's not here today, so I can't. I'm not going to be able to do that as of yet. We'll figure it out though. Who do you think will become the winner to run against Trump in 2020, Debbie? That is a great question. Um, I don't know. I think it's the person who has the most money. So, the person who has the most money out of the majority is probably Biden, because money gets you there. It's not your charisma, or yada yada. Even though Barack Obama had amazing charisma, I think that I think it's the money that gets you there. The money definitely gets you there, and Biden has more money than Bernie, than Beto, than all the other schmucks. So that's what I think. But no one's gonna beat him. It's impossible. You can't beat him. I've had a bad headache too, Gary. Bad headache. I think it's allergies or a pole shift. One of the two, right? One of the two. Josh Wood, no. I don't know anyone who's into the movement. Sunny Skies, thank you. So glad to see Thomas and see everyone's chats. Absolutely. Thank you for that super chat. Very sweet of you. Definitely the channel needs it. The censorship is just outrageous. I've lost like 700. I've lost 700 subscribers, which I know it's not real. I know it's not real because I'm putting out really good information. Nothing has changed. I know we have problems with the chat, which they're fixed. The audio with the call-ins, we will fix that. That's nothing. We just needed to keep it up and running. That's all it was, and now it's fixed. So, thank you, Sunny Skies. I greatly appreciate that. That means so much to me. I have no idea. Da do 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 da. Do 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 da. Do 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 da. Oh my gracious. Do 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 da. Do 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 boo da. Yeah, let's continue on. Another shooting in Baltimore. Good guy returned fire at the church on now. What? There are a lot of false flags, guys, and it's always shootings. It's always. Mary Bouchard, good to see you in here, my friend. Joe Martinez, bug one. I like the sound of that. Okay, let's continue on. Time travel, Gateway Pundit reporting. Great people to follow. Gateway Pundit is amazing. I have a really good article from Zero Hedge coming out in the morning. Always ahead of things. I love seeing how your channel has evolved, Thomas. Thank you, Digger Dan. Thank you. I'm all the donations, all the money go directly into this channel, and it'll stay that way. Okay, always will stay that way. There's a lot of money that's been put into this. Censorship is definitely not happening, but that's nor here nor there. We won't talk about that any further. Let's see. Patty Cake, hello, welcome. Dep21 says if Trump can maintain their 3.2 growth in the economy, he can turn around and stop the border infiltration. We will be good for 2020. I think we'll be good. I don't think the base has left Trump at all. Not one bit. I think he's packing out stadiums where there's 15,000 people. What was it? About 12,000 in that one yesterday in Green Bay, and then they said there was like 25, 30,000 people outside. I've been to a rally. I went to a rally where it only held 3,000. It only held 3,000 people, and I couldn't see the end of the line on the outside. There must have been 25,000 people there. That's no joke. I mean, this was last year, like June of 18. Huge. Granny Goose says nothing entertaining about shootings. No, it's very it's just to change the narrative and what's in the news. That's all it is there. This is what it's there for. Also, and to push negativity and to push sadness and doubt out into the collective consciousness. That's what it's here for. That is what it's here for, and it's sad and it's sick. Judy Heil, yeah, we will definitely have the call-ins tomorrow. Um, we can't do it today, but that's okay. It's okay. Hey, the stream's doing good. The clarity is good. The quality is good. We will do the calls tomorrow. I promise you that. Not a problem. So we had the shooter, yesterday? We had a shooter at, I believe that was at the synagogue. Did you know that was a 1 year to date from the last one? I believe that's exactly what they said. It was like 6 months to the date or 1 year to the date of the other one, the other synagogue shooting, which is sick. Well, Tracy Pullen, from what Q says, when is the Comey report due out? The Comey, everything on Comey is going to be out before the declassification of the IG report. So we're just gonna have to wait and see. Once that IG hits, holy God, it's gonna be crazy. Gonna be nuts. No, gonna be nuts, huh? False flags are coming fast and furious, Patty Cake says. Oh yes, I totally agree. So obviously something is happening. Something is it for gun control? I don't think so. I don't think so at this point. Deanna Sloper, thank you, ma'am. Thank you for that super chat. Very kind of you. If you aren't already subscribed to this channel, go ahead and do so. This is a great informational channel. With the likes up there with Red Pill 78, Praying Medic, Jordan Sather, Dustin Nemos, so many more. Tracy Beans. This is definitely one of the best. I've worked hard to get to this point, my friends. Worked hard, lost a lot, gained a lot, and lost a lot. So I'm here. I'm here for you. I'm here for the future. It's scary. I fear what the end game may be. Yeah, definitely. That's yeah. What? Oh, the end game. Yeah, yeah. What does it say? It's scary. I fear what their end game may be. Well, I mean, their end game. I don't believe they have an end game at this point. I believe that they stutter, they stumble, they flounce around because they're not in control. Once they were in control, that was a scary time. Because if Hillary would have gotten in, we would all been in. This would have been Agenda 21. We would have been in camps. We would have been so silenced. We would have been poisoned even furthermore. It would have been a complete nightmare. It would have been a world of nightmare mist. That's all it would be. I want to know what the burned on the island of Pitos. I want to know what they burned. Who knows? You know, who God only knows what's going on out there. Um, you know, are you? I guess you're referring to Epstein Island. Is that what you're referring to? John Ramiro says, Thomas, the man, the only guy I listen to. I get worried when I don't hear from you in a few days. Well, my man, we're up and running. We have a lot of bumps. We got through the bumps. You have to stay. That's why I said on Twitter. Please follow me on Twitter, by the way, at True Reporting. Please download Twitter. Just it's so easy to get the app. It would take you 15 seconds to download the app, create a name, and then follow me on there because a lot of information goes out that way. I put out a lot of stuff on there. A lot of my research goes there first rather than to YouTube. Um, so. Anyways, all satanic rituals and sacrifices by Hollywood witches and political cabal. Yes, yes, Judy, I totally agree. There's definitely they're hanging on to evil, as long as they can. But we are at a shift. Let's just be honest. We are at a shift where we have President Trump. Whether you want to call him whatever you want to call him, if he's the president, if he's an alien, if he's a saint, if whatever he is, whatever this family is, whatever they've done alongside with the military, we see it for what it really is. We see the change. We see a positive happening right now. Yes, that's all they have. And I've said this many a time. I've said this many a time when we were talking months ago that all the deep state has is false flags. They're panicking. They're scurrying around. They're like roaches. It's pathetic. It's gross. We see right through it. You think you would have seen right through it 5 years ago? I know I wouldn't. And I wouldn't lie to you. I wouldn't lie to you. That's we're definitely seeing a switch. We're seeing a switch in reality. We're seeing a switch in power. They're not in power anymore. They can do deep state garbage like a shooting or a bombing or their infiltration of migrants in the EU and through the southern border of America. They can do what they want to do, but it's not going to win. We outnumber them tenfold. That's what even Q says. There's more good than evil. Especially in high ranking places. So, yes. Let's continue on. I hear IRS gave Satanic Temple tax exempt as a church. Has anyone else heard that? Yes, ma'am, Granny Goose. I did hear that. I will be doing a report on that, a true reporting podcast on that. Sickening, right? Yeah, Frosty Fatone. It says, sounds like they took celebs, politicians, elite to the island, got video of them doing awful things as blackmail. Yeah, you can talk about the Standard Hotel. You can talk about, massage parlors down in Florida. I got a lot of people down there. It happens everywhere. This is what they do. It's this the most simplistic blackmail ever to do to somebody because oh, they cheated on their wife. Oh, they're into drugs. These people go to rehab. They'll go to rehab. They come back out. It happens all the time. Happens all the time. Then they're worshipped again. Oh, Johnny Depp, oh, he bangs heroin into his arm, but he's a good guy. He's a good actor. He's a good dad and a good husband. You know, no, no, he's not. He's garbage. Because if I guarantee you, we all know, even through Q, that the only way that people get to that position is if they've done anything with a minor, because they've all been blackmailed. So you can say, yeah, he's gotten out of drugs, he stopped drinking, yada yada yada. But the fact that would blow people's minds is if he had sex with a minor, and I'm not using that word minor. That's what the people use. That's what the mainstream media use to hide it. They mask it by saying an underage girl or an underage boy or a minor. No, what they should use, the term they should use is pedophilia. That and nothing more. That is what it is. That is what it is. So don't water it down. Because we could see right through it at this point. Getting me fired up today. It's just good to be back and doing this. We got a good stream, my friends. This is a good stream. Um, you know, we're gonna get back into this strong. I'm telling you, we're gonna become strong. I could be doing this. I could be doing this every day. You're gonna get podcasts every day. You're gonna get streams every day. I know I say that a lot, but it's time to put the pedal to the metal, right? It's trying to cruise, because we need to spread this information. We need to definitely be ahead of the game, because we are the news. I have people tweet that to me all the time. We are the news. You, me, all these other channels. All these other channels are definitely the news, because the other stuff that you see on TV is lies and manipulation is all it is. What do we got here? What do we got here? What do we got here? Big Zini, what's up, my man? SK Bannon, Steve Bannon? Is that what you're talking about? Time travel, true loyalist. Right back at you, time travel. Been there for a long time, my friend. I greatly appreciate it. Lee Shields, thank you very much. Says, I like the frequent videos of yours. Thank you very much. Subscribe if you haven't, or definitely leave a like or donate. I would greatly appreciate it. A lot of work goes into this. Debbie Alport says, UFO disclosure coming next. I think the Pope in his Project Bluebeam is coming next. Don't be fooled. Do you think the Pope has something to do with that? You don't think it's the military side, maybe the Black Project, stuff like that? Space Van, no call-ins today. We will do call-ins tomorrow. I promise you, we will do call-ins tomorrow. Yeah, William Barr is cool. I totally agree. If you haven't already yet, please smash that like button to show your support for hardworking channels. I would greatly appreciate it. Tracy Poland says, our TV has not been on all day. Phil hubby came home to watch NASCAR. I get that, Sometimes you got to relax. I went and played golf today. And then what I do, I came home, I watched the Atlanta Braves. I'm really starting to get back into the Braves. I really like baseball. If you follow me on Twitter, you know how much I love golf. I watched some golf today, and then, I was relaxed. I made myself dinner, and then the 5 o'clock news came on. And what was the first thing they talked about? What were the first 10 things they talked about? Nothing but depression, anxiety, shootings, murders, car accidents, bankruptcy, blah, 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 blah. Go ahead and lull me into this depressional sleep that I don't want to have any part of, to be honest. And then we'll get into the weather, right? We're going to go through 15 minutes of the most depressing thing you will ever hear, the most depressing information you'll ever hear. Then we're gonna spoof it up with the weather. No, I don't want to watch it. I don't want to watch any of it. Yeah, we talk about some messed up things on here. We talk about child trafficking. We talk about this and that. And I kind of like to spread it out. I like to spice it up. I like to talk about aliens. I like to talk about uh, whatever. I talk about so much on here. I can't even keep up with it. It's not just news. We talk about everything. This is a very this channel is across the spectrum, I like to call it. Pope is evil. He is a pedovore. He is part of the Black Eyed Club and also Red Shoes Club. Absolutely. American military equals freedom. Thank you for subscribing, my friend. Yeah, definitely. If you subscribe, if you donate, you'll get your name pushed across the screen with what you've done, so everyone can see. It's a really nice thing for a lot of people. A lot of people like that. I like it. Hell, I do it all the time. I just subscribe to 2 other channels. I love it when if I can donate or I subscribe or say something, it'll definitely go right across the screen. I do that for you guys. Snafu Snap says, honestly, I wish your avocado decode video went viral. True did a great job, guys. You need to see it if you haven't. Yes, I totally agree. Thank you, Snafu. I greatly appreciate that, my friend. Fitzgonzo, thank you, my friend, for the super chat. I greatly appreciate it. It really does help this channel thrive because of the censorship. Is the Pope part of the shadow government? I don't even think the Pope's a real human being, to be honest. I think these people, if they are in the church, if they are in their multi-billion, we're not talking millions, guys. We're talking multi-billion-dollar leveled churches. They burn them down, and then they get tax money for them. The Vatican is not struggling to pay its bills by any means, my friends. By any means. They are a conglomerate of hate. They are a monopoly of trafficking and pain and agony. They are not what you think they are, and they hide behind those walls. They hide behind those Vatican walls, and God only knows what goes on behind them. God only knows what books and information they have below the Vatican. We all know that they hold a lot of information. A lot of information. I do not know if the Pope is even a human being, to be honest, because anyone that can cloak themselves as a person of God, a loving entity that follows God, and then hurts and damages a young child for the rest of its life, that is not a human being, my friend. That is a demon. Very, very strange. Let me go get some water, guys. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. We're back. Sorry about that. Yeah, definitely the producer's coming by to fix the The call-in. So, we could do this all night if you want to. I know a lot of you have to go to work in the morning, but it's only 8:40. He should be here maybe in about 20 minutes. So, if you want to do call-ins, we can go for a long time. Fitz Gonzo, thank you for the $1.99 again, my friend. I don't know if you meant to send 20 because you have the $20 down there, but thank you, my friend. And we also had another one while I was gone. Where was that? Donna Polita, thank you for the super chat. The $9.99 definitely helps my friends. Let's continue on. We could talk about the Vatican. We could talk about whatever we want to. This is open forum, to be honest. Yes, thank you. On the beach. Are you guys seeing show or hide on chat? What do you mean by that, Terry? What is let's see. What is interesting that after the Notre Dame burnt and got $1 billion, not one cent has come from the Vatican or the Catholic Church to rebuild. No, and why should it? Why should it? They're multi-billionaires. They don't have to. Dog speak. Thank you for that $2, my friend. I greatly appreciate that. You got Trump winking for you. What is the true purpose of the Vatican? I think greed. I think money. I think lying. I think something's under there. I think there could be like a somewhat of I don't know. There's something universal about that. And what I mean by that is there's something that is, I think, beyond our knowledge exists within that. I don't fully uh I'm not fully aware of what they are capable of. They're definitely there to harm people, and they're definitely there for money. Yeah, Steve, no calls today. Scott Caldwell sells. Most of us have shows that don't even start till 9 or 10, especially on the weekends. That's fine. I don't think these other shows have a number you can call in and talk though. But obviously, that's not going to happen as of yet. Probably gonna have to wait a couple more, maybe half an hour. Yeah, Johnny Swinestein says, look up who runs the Vatican Bank. Peekaboo, it's the Rothschilds. Yeah, absolutely. What do you think? You think the Rothschilds are human beings? You ever seen their elongated skulls? Have you ever looked into that? Hell is below the Vatican. The Vatican, excuse me. I don't think you could post links. How do you spell it? Braprod? I don't think you can put links in there unless you are a mod. But you could definitely send me the link on Twitter. You can DM me those links. Not a problem at all. The very first architectural project commissioned by the Vatican during the Renaissance was Foundling Hospital, an orphanage. Sickening, right? Sickening. Enemies is the key. Thank you for subscribing. I greatly appreciate that. Fitzgonzo, thank you, my friend. Thank you for that super chat. It'll go across the screen here in a second. I greatly appreciate that, my friend. There you go. Thank you, Fitzgonzo. Have you ever been to the Vermont? Have you ever been to Vermont? If you have played golf at the Country Club of Vermont. Now, I've never been to Vermont. I would love to go to. Is that considered New England or is that above New England? Yes, no sheeple. Yeah, I've covered that. Red shoes were made out of children's skin. Absolutely. You could definitely just Google that, which is insane. Hey, we can Google shoes made out of children, but I can't have a conservative view on YouTube. Look how backwards this is, friends. How much more backwards can one get? What'd you guys think about the podcast, the Haxon movie? Did you guys watch that? It didn't. I mean, it had okay views. I know my views are down, just probably because of inconsistency and because of shadow banning. That's what I believe. Hey Ralph, what's up? David McAteer, what's up, buddy? Windfeather, good to have you aboard. Ryan C, why do you see Q is dead? Why do you say that? I don't believe so. I was thinking about this today, Alfredo Tirado, whatever, however you pronounce that ending. He says zero, no arrests, none, zero. So, what do you want to happen? Do you want mass arrests to happen? How do we know that arrests haven't happened? We're seeing a lot of indictments, my friend. We're seeing the people from Nexium, Keith Rainier. Uh, a lot of indictments are happening, my friends. I mean, do you want to see like we? What do you want to see? We can't. It would be mass uh, hysteria if they just kicked in the door and arrested Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. We're seeing indictments. You know what is the number up to? 90,000 or something like that. You know, I think that I think that we'll definitely going to see some arrests. We are seeing indictments. We are seeing people thrown in the cuffs. You know, even the people with the John Santos. Thank you for subscribing. If you really think about it, you really think about it. If Hillary Clinton was in office right now, there wouldn't be indictments. You wouldn't even see anybody, even with the college, the Laura Loftman or whatever the hell her name is. You know, pushing their kids in there, pushing their kids in ahead of people. We're seeing things happen, guys. None of this would have happened. Vicky Fleming, thank you, ma'am. I greatly appreciate the super chat. Thank you so much. Do you know what an indictment is, Alfredo? And I'm not getting loud with you. You know, I'm not getting loud. I'm saying that, you know, you haven't seen one arrest. I mean, that's what an indictment is. Tommy Stearns, thank you, my friend. Tommy Stearns says, God bless you, my patriot brother from Shelton, Washington. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for that super chat. Very kind of you. Do you think Trump will brief us about UFOs, and will he disclose? Possibly. I think we need to know. I think we have all the right in the world to know. Why shouldn't we know? You know? Who is the lady? Who's the Seagram heiress lady? I can't think of her name right now. Claire Bronfman. That lady is worth billions and billions of dollars. She's arrested. She's gonna go to prison for like 3 years. You know, obviously, we have Jesse Smollett or whatever the hell his name is. He gets out of it, and Trump says, that's just a disgrace to our judicial system and to our nation, and it is. But I think that maybe he ratted out some people, hoping to God that something comes of that. In my opinion, Ralph Riley, I don't know. 1 second, guys. Hey guys, we're going to test something real quick to see if we can get the phones working. So tell me if you can hear this video. I'm just going to play just one of my videos, I guess. Just tell me if you can hear it.
Have you ever wondered how humans and robots work together at Amazon? From the moment a product enters our fulfillment center until it heads out to a customer, Amazon technology.
What's up? Can you hear this? Can you hear this commercial? Guys, can you hear this? This is really loud in my headphones. It should be clear on your end. Can you guys hear what's playing in the background? Okay.
They tried for a coup, didn't work out so well.
It's fine. We're trying to fix it. Don't worry.
And I didn't need a gun for that one, did I? All was taking place at the highest levels in Washington, D.C.
Can you hear Trump talking?
You've been watching, you've been seeing, you've been looking at things
Yeah,
that
I
you
know.
wouldn't have believed possible in our country. Corruption at the highest level.
Somebody definitely. Okay, everyone can hear. Good.
Spying,
All right, 1 second.
surveillance, trying for an overthrow.
This.
Yep.
Are you hearing the phone ring, guys? Can you hear that phone ring? Can you hear that phone ringing? Okay, no.
You still hear?
Can you hear the phone ringing now? No. Jesus.
All right. You can take a phone call. You may have to turn it up here to hear what they're saying. The thing.
Why can't I hear him through this though?
Make a have an aux in. Do it. You got him in there. It.
Somebody called and just went to. All right, guys. So, all right, let's see. Let's see. So you can hear. Can you hear me talking now? You should be able to hear me talking. Check, check, check. Yep. Somebody call in 803-399-0044.
Call from
This road's from Fulton.
Hello?
Thomas.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Perfect. All right, 1 second, guys. Can you hear the caller?
Hey, anybody hear me? Are we 5-5?
Yes, everyone can hear everybody. Good. This will stay like this, Seth? Okay. Perfect. So that's cool. I can't hear myself, but whatever.
Thomas, I want to talk about Mike Pence.
Yeah, man, let's go. Let's talk about it. Go for it.
He's he's come up in the his name's coming up all over the place.
Yes,
What
yes,
have you
sir.
hey I don't think he's a white hat. I think there's something to him. What do you got?
Well, I put out a podcast today. Did you see that podcast?
Yeah, I see all your podcasts. Well,
Okay, yeah.
I'm
Well,
number one fan.
yeah. So I mean, I think I think he may be a black hat, man. If he's got people on his chief of staff whose wife is in cahoots with Peter Strzok and Lisa Page, what does that tell you? That tells me that he has ties to people that are not great.
Hey, and we know that these powerful guys use their aides, like McCain has an aide that came up not too long ago, and you had Paul Ryan's aide came up not too long ago for some shady shit, and you can't forget about Barack Obama's didn't Barack Obama's aide just get arrested and indicted?
What do you ask? Did Barack Obama get
Barack Obama's aide, that guy that guy that was a part of Barack Obama's administration that got indicted and arrested not too long ago. That 74-year-old guy.
I have not seen that.
Well, they use their aides to do their dirty work, is what I'm saying, Thomas.
Oh yeah,
Goddamn.
100%. Yeah, I that's 100%. Yeah, they have their cronies do what they're bidding. I totally agree with you on that.
So what else going on tonight?
Nothing, man. We finally got the phone ready to go, and we're just gonna take calls. We could do this for a while if you want to. I think what else is going on? You definitely have you had shootings today. You have multiple false flags. I don't know what the hell's going on with all of that. I don't know if they're trying to change the narrative because of what is happening with with the elections. I mean, we're definitely he's going out there. He's having these rallies. He's trying. The base hasn't left, in my opinion. So I don't know.
We love Trump. Trump's winning. We're winning. You
Oh,
see, Maria Bartiromo with Fox went down to the border, and she did a report, and it came out this morning, and it's unrefutable that there's definitely a problem down there. So it just strengthens Trump.
yeah, man, I totally agree. You know, um, I don't know. I think that I don't think anyone can go up against him at this point. I don't think that anyone
No,
can go up
no,
against him.
no, not
There ain't
Trump.
no
Got
way.
this.
There is
Yeah,
no
he
way.
got this. Yeah, he got this. All right, hey, well, I'm gonna let you go so somebody else can call you, youngster. Keep up the good work. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you for calling in. Always a pleasure.
All right, see you later, bro.
Alrighty, bye bye. So the callers are way too loud. I like I said, Everything on Pence is hearsay, says Big Joe. Hmm. So towards the end of that call, I know there's a lag. I know there's about that's just how streaming is. There's about a 10-second lag. So you just tell me if this caller is too loud, okay?
Call from
Steve.
to accept.
Hi, Steve. Are you there?
Yes.
How are things tonight, my friend?
Hi.
What's going
Hi.
on?
Is this Thomas online?
Yes, sir.
Oh, sorry, Thor, the producer. Been wanting to get on. I died 3 times as a kid. I had a very, very unusual life. I had many unusual experiences. Um, like that movie that the kid that's seen ghosts. Can't think of what it's called now.
Oh, Sixth
But
Sense.
I see. Yes, Sixth Sense. That was kind of my childhood, and a whole lot more. ETs, all kinds of stuff.
Oh,
My
really?
father was, yeah, my father was in the secret space program. They murdered him when I was in high school.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew a lot of things, and because of all this, I started, I was heavily into religion as a kid. I don't believe in religion anymore. I believe in one true creator
Mm-hmm.
and Yeshua, which is, Jesus' real name. But I almost got kicked out of the Catholic Church at the age of 8 because of the questions that I had because I didn't see things that were right in there. And I kept getting stuck at Genesis 6:8, which is what everyone's kind of been talking about. I've been studying this for 4 decades, and I kind of know exactly what's going on. Um, and I think you talked about it the other day when I think you said that you thought they were interdimensional ETs, but they kind of are evil.
Yeah, I
And
think they're
that's
stellar.
that's exactly it. That's the nail on the head. They are interdimensional evil beings, and the thing is, they control everything. I mean, you have no idea. When I mean everything, I'm also talking about religion. They have altered every single religion on the planet, including Christianity. Before I go into that, this is something that's really important that really affects all of us on the right, which, every time someone does something bad, we want to go and go to war with them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we have to get over this attitude because everyone needs to realize is that they started 95% of every war. Actually, I think it's 99% of every war since they crashed here. And wars to them are completely different than us. Say, like World War II. While that was going on, a bunch of them from all sides were in the back room laughing because wars to them are human sacrifice. And the
Mm-hmm.
worst part is, they just sit there and tell us to go, and we go and kill each other. And
Yes.
that's what wars really are all about. And that's something we really have to question and back away. And even at times, well, right now, obviously, we obviously have to defend ourselves, and we obviously have to stay in the fights. But all these new wars, they're always put together by them. But that also leads me into the Illuminati.
Mm-hmm.
If you go and research the 13 lines in the Illuminati, they will tell you they are the Nephilim, and they have been throughout history the whole time. I'll tell you who else is Nephilim. When they changed the Christian religion, um, what was it, 14, 1500s?
Hey, man, call back. I accidentally hung up on you. I did not mean to do that. But yeah, he's correct. He's talking about the Nephilim and all that and all that. I believe that. I believe that they start the wars too, you know? Yeah, no, 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 Steve. That was me. I accidentally hung up on him. I clicked the wrong button. Yeah, Snafu, give it a minute. Let that guy call back one more time. Call back if you were just calling, please.
Call from
Steve.
to
I'm so sorry, Steve. I hit the wrong button, my friend.
Oh, no, no problem. Let me just hit mute. Okay. Um, Constantine. Constantine actually was a Nephilim too. And here's the scary part. If you look at what happened, he ran. He was the biggest empire back then, and all the Christians were warring each other. Each apostle was in a different country, and so there were 12 different versions of Christianity.
Mm-hmm.
And so, as everyone knows, he called them in. But with the thing that people don't realize is that the leaders of all these churches, and this is my opinion, looking how the Illuminati works, and if you look at history, history constantly repeats itself because they're running the same plans over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
Those leaders were all Illuminati of each church, and they changed the whole religion. And the original Christians, which we were raised to say that they're no good and everything else, the Gnostics. After they changed the religion, the Gnostics looked in and said, "Hey, that's the devil in there." And I've always wanted, but I did have a lot of research heavily into it. And what it looks like to me is after they killed the Gnostics, they actually injected their own religion into what's there, into the Gnostic Bibles, because if you look at what they actually believe in, it's the same thing. And the Illuminati worship three people. Um, Obviously Lucifer, Moloch,
Mm-hmm.
and the worst of all, Lilith. Lilith was Adam's first wife.
Mm-hmm.
Eve was not. It's not in the Christian Bible. Talk to any Jew or Muslim.
Mm-hmm.
It's right there. Lilith, her name today comes in English comes out to liberty. Liberty and democracy are not what our country was built on. Our country was built on a republic and
Mm-hmm.
freedom. Liberty means the government owns all of our belongings and us, and they will do what they will as they see fit. That is not what our country was built on. These things were not put in here when our country were made. This was put in much later on, and everyone has the wool over their heads instead, including me. I mean, I just found this out about 6 months ago, and that kind of killed me.
Mm-hmm.
So they are running everything. You
They're
got to watch out
definitely,
for everything.
Steve, I totally agree with you. I want to thank you for your call, my friend. I'll answer your questions off the air. Thank you so much for calling, and call back
Yeah.
anytime, my friend. I'm really into this. So, Steve is absolutely correct, guys. There are definitely malevolent aliens out there that do run a lot. And you can think that all this is crazy and you can say, oh, it's all hearsay. But if you really look into it, if you dig deep into this, it is very true. A lot goes down on this end of things. It really does. There's a lot of negativity out there, but I believe it's definitely I believe it's definitely shifting. It's shifting for the better, my friends. Time is up for those who are corrupt. Big Joe says, "Hey Jack, if Pence is dirty, he's going down along with all the other corrupt leaders." Absolutely, I totally agree. I heard the first time of the video, but I did not hear it the second time. Thomas, I don't know, sheeple. Sorry. Tam J says he's right about the three they worship, which was Moloch. What was not Nephilim, Moloch, something, and Lois. I believe that's what he said. So Lucifer, correct. And yeah, that's I totally agree. Yeah, she says he's right about the three that they worship. My Illuminati abusers were into all of that. Jesus. Yes, correct, Ralph Riley. I totally agree. Surround yourself with positive, like-minded people.
Call from.
Danny.
To accept, press.
All right, Danny, are you there?
It's Benny, actually. Benny.
Oh, Denny, how are you tonight, my friend?
Yeah, I'm good. B. Benny with a B.
Oh, Benny. Okay, nice to have you
Yeah,
have you with us,
yes,
Benny.
yes, sir. Second time I called, but appreciate you taking my call. But I was wondering, a lot in the '90s and 2000s. I don't know if you know of Ken Tobin, but he's the go around churches around the country, and he'd speak about evolution, and he would speak about the mission of the shadow government of wanting to depopulate the population to have
Hmm.
more control. Do you know much of anything about that, or if that's actually started out and they're doing it with the vaccines, or
I do not know. I'm not sure about that. So I'm sorry. So what was his name again?
his name was Kent Hovind, and he was a great preacher that went around and spoke against evolution. And
Hmm.
he knew he preached creationism, and he compared the two and showed how evolution is false. And
Hmm.
he went to jail. He went to prison actually for 10 years, and for tax evasion. And he got
Jesus.
out a few. Yeah, go ahead.
No, no, no. I just said Jesus. That's crazy. Continue.
Oh yes. Also, his wife. Unfortunately, his wife divorced him. It was a really sad story. She wouldn't even sleep in the same bed as him when he got home, and
Hmm.
she divorced him. Okay, but they're very good Christians, so it's very sad. He makes videos on YouTube. You should check him out. He has some really great videos. He used to debate professors, and they had it recorded. Very interesting. We learn a lot about it there. So.
Well, my friend, we'll definitely check that out. A lot of people are listening, so a lot of people, maybe need to check this guy out. A former preacher who spoke about a lot of crazy things. He said the Statue of Liberty wasn't real. Is this what you said?
Oh no, I didn't. No, 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 not. No, he didn't say that. No, he just preaches against evolution, and he speaks about the mission to depopularize the Earth. So they
Oh,
can have
Agenda
control.
21. Yes, yes.
Yes, yes, and I don't know if that has to do with the sign of the devil, 666,
Hmm.
where they can get control and get rid of everyone that they don't want, right? And what do you think that if you don't mind asking or me asking, what do you think that device will look like? It'll be on the right arm or the top of the right forehead, what the Bible says. What do you think it'll be like an electronic device that's like something like that?
Like a chip?
A chip or anything where what is it? It's that robot that's half man, half machine. I forgot what it's called, but basically, yeah. Yeah. I feel like Google will eventually create something that will be part of that, and the government will adopt it and make us have it.
Benny, I have no idea, my friend. We can all speculate on what it could be. But I believe that they're trying their best to definitely pull an Agenda 21 to bring down the mass population, whichever way they know how to. But I just think that evil's done, my friend, and we need to focus on more positive things, and definitely change the thought process from uh, dark to light, in my opinion.
Absolutely. Yep. Everything is inverted these days. Good is
Yes,
bad,
sir.
bad is good. Yeah, but yeah, I don't mean to take up any more of your time. I love listening to your show. Keep on doing it, Thomas. All
Thank you,
right,
my
and I'll
friend.
I'll let you go. You're welcome. Thank you so much.
Uh
Take
huh.
care.
Take care. Good caller, Benny.
Call from.
Joel did those.
To accept, press.
Hi, who is this?
Hi, this is Joel Devos. How you doing?
Hi, Joel. How are you doing tonight?
Pretty well. I wanted to touch on a topic that you brought up in one of your podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
You were talking about free energy and some different connections, stopping cancer and stuff. And I believe that Q has led us to believe that there's a possibility that those things have been kept secret, that there's been attempts to make sure that things are in a situation where they can profit from it.
Mm-hmm.
And um, I did a lot of studying on this topic, and this topic actually leads into 9/11.
Mm-hmm.
And 9/11, I don't know if you've ever seen the videos from Dr. Judy Wood. Have you ever watched those?
I don't believe so. I've seen so many videos. I don't know who puts them out there.
Dr. Judy Woods is a person who made some videos that dealt with the free energy
Hmm.
that she believed that vaporized the 9/11 towers and was a part of what was going on there. And those videos they're like 2.5 hours long. She gave a conference on it. She was kind of silenced over that situation. There was a lot of people that were silenced over that. But the energy that was used on that, what I believe that is, was Nicholas Tesla came up with a way that they thought they could transport, vehicles, make them disappear, make them reappear in other places and things.
Hmm.
And when he passed away, the government took a hold of their paperwork, and which I don't know if you know this, but Trump's father was a part of a society that was trying to, um, I think it was called the Brennan Society or something,
Hmm.
and they were trying to bring all this information, kind of red pill the nation as to the truth. And but the government got a hold of that, but it was incomplete. So what they did was, if you look into this, is they hired or they brought Albert Einstein in because of his new theory of unified fields, and they put him on this project, and that became the Philadelphia Project.
Hmm. Well, I mean,
After whatever happened, after whatever happened to the Philadelphia Project, and all that went away, that information did not disappear, and I believe it was used on 9/11.
well, it could be. Who do you think has Tesla's work? Do you think the white hats do?
I think the dark hats have it. I think the black hats have it.
Possibly so, my friend. I would hope not. Hopefully, we can get it back if that's the case. My friend, I want to get to some more calls. I thank you for calling in, and I know a lot about Nikolai Tesla, and I think that most people need to look into that because I think there's a huge key right there. But thank you, my friend, for calling in. I greatly appreciate it.
You bet. If you get a chance, look into those videos from Dr. Judy Woods and pay attention to it very carefully because it's all going to add up.
I sure will, my friend.
Anyway, thank you so much. You brought that up the other night, and I thought that was one of the most interesting things I've heard in a long time.
Well,
Thank
yeah.
you very much for what you do.
Thank you, my friend. I greatly appreciate that. Means a lot. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye bye. Yes. Yeah. Guys, if you haven't already, if you wanted to, you can subscribe to this channel. Your name will flash across the screen, and Trump will be giving you a big wink. If you haven't seen it yet, it's pretty cool. Also, if you want to donate to the channel, doing the super chat down below the chat, again, your name will shine across the screen, letting everyone know that you donated and that you support a very good informational channel. A lot of work goes into this, my friends. A lot of work. Let's see, what is everyone talking about? Where'd all the mods go? I see, yeah, time travel. Another great call. How was that? Some of the calls were a little muffled. I think that's not on my end. That's on their end because I have all the levels completely fine. All the levels are down the middle. No one can escape Trump.
Call from
Martin.
to accept, press.
Hello, Martin. How are you, my friend?
Oh, pretty good. How you doing today, Tom?
I'm doing good. What's on your mind tonight on this wonderful Sunday night?
Well, just a couple of things that I heard that they had their top attorneys had their calls or emails rerouted to a place out there in Virginia that was owned by a Chinese intelligence organization,
Hmm.
which should have set off all the bells and sirens should have been blaring off. So they asked Clapper, why aren't you investigating this? You know what Clapper said?
What'd he say?
I didn't feel like it. Yeah, Yeah, that's what he said. I mean, just great. Also today, I just heard that the lady from Hillary Clinton's State Department, Claiborne, Candace Claiborne,
Mm-hmm.
she was sentenced. Well, she'll be sentenced on July 9th for conspiracy. She knowingly, I mean, she knew that these guys were Chinese spies,
Mm-hmm.
and she's passing them, State Department documents. I don't know if you guys heard about that or not, but that was like the news of the day for me. Yay, somebody's going to prison. you know.
Yeah, we had a
And
guy in here earlier talking about that that he's fed up because he's not seeing any arrest. But that's what indictments are. You're being called in to go to court. I'm not saying that you're 100% going to jail, but if you're getting an indictment, you're most likely, there's a very, very high percentage you're going to prison.
exactly, you're in trouble if you're indicted. We know what's coming. I mean, they got to test the water though. They got to make sure. Okay,
Yes.
let's try one or two. Let's make sure the judges are convicting them. Then we'll do more. If they're not, if somebody gets away, maybe they'll say, okay, hang on, we got to clean out these corrupt federal judges and prosecutors a little better before we move forward with all these indictments.
Hmm. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, you have to seed the consciousness with indictments here and there, possibly some big names. I mean, we're seeing, people who are, are maybe second ranked celebrities. And I mean, we're seeing Claire Bronfman. She's a multi-billionaire. She has more money, than she knows what to do with. And, definitely she's going to prison. Maybe she's going to prison for 2 years, but, you know, um, either she ratted out a ton of people or, she paid off a lot of people to get that sentencing because God only knows what horrific things that woman has done.
I mean, when I look at all these, 90 some odd thousand indictments, that right off the bat tells me that these guys are singing like, opera divas. You
Absolutely.
know, everybody's just, I'm sure, telling on everybody everything that they know, just spilling their guts, trying to get their sentence reduced by a few years or something. Which that's a great thing. You know, the more the merrier.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, these guys, they're gonna rat each other out because they're spineless jellyfish, and hopefully, we'll go from 90 indictments to 190 because people are just ratting each other out. That's what I'm
I
hoping
mean,
for.
did you see that picture of Hillary Clinton? She looked like she was gonna drop dead. I mean, she was just crying her eyes out. I figured that was because I only seen this just very recently, so I figured, okay, somebody must have just told her that, the Mueller report came out and there is no obstruction and there is, no collusion, and
Yeah.
you know, she was wearing an orange jumpsuit at this video I just seen today, and I thought, well, how appropriate. She has her orange jumpsuit ready and everything.
Yeah, she needs to be sitting in that electric chair, to be honest.
Indeed.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
But I was gonna wanted to just touch a little bit, if I could, on the paranormal thing.
Yes.
That there's everybody's contact that they have is going to be different. It's going to be according to what they know.
Mm-hmm.
For example, people who don't know very much at all or don't even believe in aliens, they'll probably see like a ghost or something like that, which is really just a hologram, a very, very advanced hologram that can be feel wet or dry to the touch. I mean, it could take you through walls. It could take you down through the center of the earth and show you the core up into space. And they're very, very advanced people. But someone like myself, I've been doing this for 30 years. I mean, my
Mm-hmm.
contact is going to be with extraterrestrials. They know that I know who they are, so there's no use in hiding it and coming as because I'm not going to be afraid. I'm not afraid of them. I'm on the contrary,
Mm-hmm.
I await. Believe me, I
Absolutely.
await any sign, and they're their plan is open. It's it's there for anyone who wants to see it, for anyone who wants to know exactly what they're doing. They're not worried about somebody trying to do something else to their plan. Their plan is their plan. It's open. If you want, again, I will post a link like I usually do when you're done,
Mm-hmm.
or at the very end of your night. I like to put in there if
Mm-hmm.
people want to go and look at this stuff, they are most certainly welcome to do so.
Oh yeah, I mean, I greatly appreciate anything you do. If you want to put in your links within the chat, or or whatever you need to do, man, I'm all for it, my friend.
Yeah, we're trying to do the same thing. I mean, just let everybody know. I mean, I'm sure that the reason why Q had posted about extraterrestrials and, the secret space mission and all that is because he wants us to know. Um, he
Absolutely.
probably he probably can't tell us. It's out there.
Mm-hmm.
The information is there. It's not hidden from the people. If they want it, they can go and get it. But always remember this, Tom.
Yes.
There's always going to be that element of doubt. They have to leave that because of the few people who, say, "Oh, if I seen an alien or something like that, I'll jump off the roof."
Mm-hmm.
So I think that there should be, and there is a website like this that, hey, if you want to go and you want to learn about it, you can go here and learn. This is not hidden from you.
Correct.
It's just the people just don't know that it's available.
It's
And
hidden.
probably
It's hidden within you.
that's correct.
Yes,
You
I
know,
totally agree. Martin, my friend, I think we're going to wrap up the chat tonight. I'm going to do some more podcasting. We're going to do this tomorrow. We're going to do this as many times a week as we can. And you can call. I love your conversations. I love the phone calls. You know that. And I appreciate the love and support, my friend.
thank you. You're a hero, my friend.
You are too, my friend. Thank you, Martin. Good dude, Martin Feliciano. The man, the myth, the legend. Doo-ba-da-bow, doo-ba-doo-bee. My friends, I hope you enjoyed tonight. I really do hope you enjoyed tonight. Tonight was uh, a success. Can we say it was a success? We're back. The stream didn't go down. We had great phone calls tonight. We had great donations tonight. We had great comments tonight. Everything went well. True Reporting is back, my friends. We're back. We've been through a lot. This probably the past 3 months. I know I've been through a ton, and I'm not giving up. I thought about giving up because I just got really down, and I just want to thank every single person that comes into the chat, and just loving and supporting. That's what That's all I need. A lot of people go through a lot of stuff. Whether it be me, whether it be you, we all are going through something. And I think that this is very helpful to all of us, that we can connect. I don't know. And I know one person that's into this. One person, he lives 5.5 hours away. Nobody else knows about this stuff. So it could get lonesome. It really can. So it's good to have a communication with smart people, with good people, good-hearted people. And it's an honor to do this. It really is. It's a good situation to be a part of, and expect podcasts, tons of content, live streams. I believe I will have Red Pill 78 on here very soon. If I'm not on his, we talk all the time, and definitely, my friends, I enjoy doing this. I wouldn't want it any other way. So, my friends, thank you so much for the love and support, for the kindness, for sticking through thick and thin. That means a lot to me. You can follow me on Twitter at TRUreporting. You can donate to this channel by going to my PayPal or Patreon. Those are in the links to those are in every video I put out, and you can go to the super chat and leave some love if you'd like to. It keeps the stream and the channel afloat. Your name will flash across the screen, rather, and it's cool. and it just shows everyone that you're helping out a good cause. Let's be honest. My friends, thank you very much. Thank you to all the callers. Thank you to all the mods, Terry. It's good to have. To have normalization. It's good to have a routine. I like that. I'm a traditional guy. Guys, have a wonderful night. I will talk to you very soon. God bless you. Take care. Bye bye.